Alrighty guys, so I don't know if this is a saying, but happy April Fool's Day. It is April 1st, so be careful, watch out. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything. You guys are chill, you guys are safe. But with Solo Leveling Arise, the developers are in the spirit of April Fools, and they just randomly decided to pull out a video with kind of giving us codes. So yeah, I'll take it. But we do have the code, so we're going to input the codes right now. So if you guys do want to know what the codes are, these are the current codes that we have. So I will just copy and paste them, and we will slowly get them one by one. Alright, so secret coupon number 3, April Fool's gift number 1, there we go. I'm not a coupon. Honestly, when I saw these codes, I'm just like, right, either someone's actually playing an April Fool's joke on me, or like this is legit. Lo and behold, checking the form page, it is legit. Full but not cool, there we go. And then we've got 4 April Fools. You're more than welcome to pause the video to grab all these codes. And yeah, I think all in all there's like 1,000 essence also in here. So on top of with like the 1,500 that I can provide you through the support page, once those codes come in, since they've still yet not gone live, so I'm kind of patiently waiting on those. But there we go. Alright, so those are all the gifts. Okay, what we got? What do we have? So with the April Fools, we've got these unique banners and avatar, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. Okay. That's not too bad. 1,000 essence right there. Alright, well, we'll take... Wait, can I claim everything? Because I've got... Okay, yeah, because I've got freaking too much gears. Alright, we're going to have to do it one by one, boys. Oh, there's a title. What's the title? Stay-at-home ruler. Bruh. Alright, cool. There we go. We'll open these 3. Ooh, more of these advanced rocks. Nice. We'll gladly take that. Alright, so... Not too bad of free gifts, so make sure that you input all these codes, and let's see if we get lucky. Can't hate. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take all. Beggars can't be choosers. There we go. Anything good in here? Nope. Nope. Nothing as good as usual. Alright, anything else in here? Ooh, double heroic. Can't complain on that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this avatar image that they've got going on. And then the background, I mean, it's a bit trolly, but I'm going to stick to my barren background. I kind of like this. So yeah, make sure to put all these codes in, boys, so that way, yeah, you get yourself those 1,000 essence, as well as the other extra little bit rewards. Yeah. Oh, drawing of Alicia. Okay, so it is drawing of Alicia. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Again, just a reminder, if you guys do want to support your boy, you're more than welcome to. We're still waiting on the Season 8 to officially begin, once there is in action. I can provide you guys with an extra 1,500 essence. So basically, with the 1,000 that they just gave out right now, I've got the remaining to provide a free multi, basically, which is very nice. And then again, keep in mind, boys, next week I am picking supporters of mine to win deluxe passes, which will go into the newest update. So you would actually get whatever the new costume is in terms of a new pass, and on top of that, I'll be picking a lot of you guys to get those essence packs. So if you haven't already, make sure to enter the giveaways that I do for my supporters, especially the essence one, because like I said, a lot of you do win this, and I make sure of that. So make sure you get yourself an easy free 8.1k on my behalf. Now, with all that being said, I just thought, you know what, since we're here, since we're putting in codes, since we're in the spirit of April Fools, not so much, because I'm not really a big fan of getting April Fooled, get my hopes up and then crash it back down. But tier list, obviously, the Stormbringer, we've got to talk about that. Now, they have fixed the issue on hand, if I show you guys quickly, to where when you use the Stormbringer, crits won't, well, you won't be able to crit basically after. So fix the issue with the effects of Stormbringer, Seal Power, and Awaken Storm, which prevents critical hits from triggering, were also applied when using other weapon skills. So I heard about this, and I'm just like, damn, really? Because even after applying the Stormbringer and obviously utilizing its buffs, even without the crits, I mean, I was still doing good. But now with the crits, oh, it is even more disgusting in terms of wind buffing coverage across the board, and obviously now crit is factoring in. I've also bumped myself up in terms of furthermore increasing my crit by other means, because of course I kind of wanted to see on what the output was in terms of now being able to crit even after stacking up the Stormbringer twice now. And wind element is pretty disgusting. Overall, there is just so much wind damage to gain. Now at the bare minimum, as I've mentioned when I went initially for the weapon, most are trying to get it at A3. Thankfully at A3 it's pretty much, if you want to stop there, you're more than welcome to, because that's kind of like the maximum of the Tempest mark. The Tempest mark is a debuff that obviously increases the damage taken towards the enemy, as well as giving the wind damage an additional increase of damage. So if the enemy's weak to wind, then it's practically a GG at that point. Thankfully they didn't cater to the A5 to where they buffed up the percentage play. So the percentage play for applying the Tempest mark stops at A3. On A5, that's when you can stack it up twice. So there's the little bit of a temptation of being like, okay, percentage. Actually, no, wait, no, my bad. No, wait, A3, you can also stack it up twice. So honestly, A5, if you choose to go to A5, you're realistically doing it just for the sake of getting the 3200 on the Storm Strike, right? I think that's the biggest push. But then again, with this weapon, I mean, chip damage is nice, don't get me wrong, but it is more so for the push that it can apply for your wind kit as a whole through the secondary wind weapon, aka the daggers, alongside with whatever wind skills, which I'm sure you guys are utilizing. The wind DPS one with the daggers, I forgot the name of it, god damn it, but you guys know what I'm about. I'm probably showing you guys some gameplay, because obviously by using that attack also gives you an attack increase, so you can actually double up. Hence why, which I love using the Stormbringer with that ruin skill, right, to then pop off the daggers, the Demon King daggers, so that way the damage output is just complete max. And now that we're factoring it being able to crit, it's a GG. So with all that being said, and obviously things are being fixed now, where would I put the Stormbringer? I think it's an easy one to say. It's definitely going to be SS tier. Now I kind of want to put it up SS plus, purely because of how much of an effect it has on the wind element as a whole. Because again, we're not just factoring in how this weapon. I mean, I'm gonna leave it down to SS plus. I'm gonna wait until the newer content comes in. I am really considering it putting up to SS plus though, but I'm gonna leave it up in like very top tier, high tier SS, right? I think that's kind of where I'm gonna leave it for now. But I am really considering bumping up to SS plus, purely because of how much of a crazy wind support weapon it is. A3 bare minimum, I will stand by that. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to wait until more wind content comes out, and then in the next tier list, I'll either leave it as is, being top SS, or I might just bump it up to SS plus for, like, you know, giving it that full treatment of just being like an overall wind support on affecting any wind ability in terms of weapon attacks and whatnot. Because as of right now, it is tearing things apart on just elevating the wind element as a whole for Sunjun move, of course. And I guess the hunters, you know, I mean, even in team attacks, if you run the wind element, of course, you know, we've got that to look forward to. So. But again, we're kind of waiting on power destruction. But then again, on Guild Boss, it did provide me with an extra, what, 2-3 mil, I think it was. So, yeah, it's doing its job. Wind Element are back in action. They've got that support play going on now, so.